Main event's on the track, guys. Anybody inside, come on out, support these guys, spectators. This is 2010 A-Scale Roar Electric Nationals. Sponsored by ProTech, Castle Creations, Tekin, Novak, a.k.a. Team Losi, Team Associated, KO Propo, Racer's Edge, Elite RC, and Power Racing. This is Buggy main event on the track. Austin Lee going to make this race. Marco, yeah, you're good. Bobby Gately out to corner marshal. Car number 7, move up a little bit to the box. Thank you. All right, guys, we are good to go. Main event, race number 1. Buggy main drivers. We're going racing on the tone. Off and rolling. Here we go. Easy guys on the first lap. Up and down the hill. The pack is on. First one across the line. Oh, rolling it over. Schumacher had the lead. Roll it over on the double. Good battle up front. 4 cars going at each other early in this one. Look at this E-Main. We got a race on the track. And through the rhythm section, 4 cars. We'll see as they come across the line this time. As the order shuffles, coming at you through the sweeper. Your leader, Peter Matthew Armini in the 2. Keith Henry bringing up the 3 spot. Michael Johnson making a move from 4 to 3. So here we go. This is a 10-minute race. We got 8:45 to go. Your leader right now, Peter Saranian, coming down the straightaway, got a cushion. Over right now, Matthew Armini and Keith Henry duking it out for the 2. Here comes Michael Johnson, Austin Lee bringing up the 5 position. So 5 cars up and down the hill. Here we go. Coming at you down through the big set of doubles. Easy guys, work together. Nice move on the inside in that 180 from Michael Johnson. Johnson taking over the 2 position, but up front looking solid. Peter, long ways to go. We got 8 minutes in this E main for Buggy. Oh, your leader rolling it over. Oh, losing a few spots. That'll give Johnson the lead. He rolls it over. I believe that is Austin Lee to the lead down the hill, coming at you through the start-finish line. Austin Lee to the lead. That's right. Yeah. So Austin making his move from the back of the grid now has the lead. Matthew Armini to the 2 position. Keith Henry in the 3. Peter back to the 4. Michael Johnson in the 5. Dominic Garza 6. Schumacher 7. Jonas 8, Cologne and Downey rounding out the order. We got 7:15 to go. It is Austin Lee right now. Hot bodies up front, coming down the hill. Matthew in the 2, Keith Henry right there. Little mistake from the 2 car. Keith Henry gets around, door to door for the 2 position. Through the front side they go, but up front it is Austin Lee. Matthew, Keith Henry, 2 and 3. Johnson bringing up the 4. Garza now moving up to the 5. We got Buggy A-Main up next. A1, get them ready, guys. Get them through tech. Oh, your leader rolled it over all by himself, giving up the lead. Austin Lee back down to the 2. I believe that's Keith Henry now taking over the lead. Coming through the corner table right now, playing it safe. Austin Lee is still right there. So 1, 2, 3, headed down the straightaway right now. Your leader's coming down the hill underneath the tower. We got 5:45 to go. It is Keith Henry up front. Little mistake right there. Good battle through the chicane, door to door between Austin Lee and Keith Henry. And now here comes Matthew Armini in the 3. So 3 cars up for grabs in this E-Main. Here we go. What a race this has been for a few minutes. We got 5:25 left on the clock. A lot of racing to go. Your leaders right now coming at you through the rhythm section. Keith Henry going a little bit wide off the 180. Oh, rolled it over. Corner. Thank you. So it is Keith Henry, Michael Johnson to the 2. Austin Lee. So 1, 2, 3 coming at you through the chicane, through the front side section. Michael Johnson now starting to come alive. That is the all blue car in the 2 spot. Oh, your leader getting a bad line, roll it over. Johnson to the lead spot. Austin Lee to the 2. Your all blue car right now headed down the straightaway. That is your leader through the rhythm section. Johnson taking over the lead. Austin Lee right behind him in the 2. Watch it go wide. Clear. Coming down through the hill. 4:25 to go. Down through the big doubles. It is Johnson. Austin Lee 1 and 2. Keith Henry bringing up the 3. Going to be Matthew in the 4. Peter in the 5. Garza 6. Schumacher 7. Cologne 8. Jonas 9. And Downey rounding out the order. Johnson headed down the straightaway right now. Austin Lee still bringing up the 2 as they come through the rhythm section right now. All the 2 car of Lee rolling it over. Corner marshal. There you go. Go. So Austin losing a spot. Keith Henry moving up. So Keith Henry now to the 2. Little mistake from the leader, not losing much. Added Johnson. Johnson, all blue Buggy through the front side section. We got 3:30 to go. Johnson coming at you through the corner table, just rolling it, playing it safe. Keith Henry, Austin Lee, 2 and 3. Your leader through the rhythm. Here comes Keith Henry and Austin Lee down the straightaway right now. So 1, 2, and 3. Here comes your leader through the start-finish line with 3:05 to go. Oh, big mistake from Johnson. Losing ground. So here comes Matthew Armini now to the 2. Going to be Austin Lee back to the 3. So Johnson now, after that bobble, feeling a little bit of pressure. Your leaders right now coming at you through the rhythm section into the 180. Man, what a race. 4-car battle in this E-main. Johnson back to the lead. Matthew to the 2. Good battle between Lee, Matthew, and Keith Henry. So Johnson back on top. The all-blue buggy coming at you through the front side section. 2:05 to go. Your leaders headed down the straight. It is Johnson, Armini, Lee, and Keith Henry. 4-car battle. Through the start-finish line. Johnson, Lee, Armini, Henry, Peter in the 5, Schumacher 6. Garza bringing up the 7. So Austin Lee closing the gap as they come down the hill. This is the 1-2 battle through the start-finish line. Michael Johnson feeling a little bit of pressure now, coming off through the 180. Austin Lee back on it with the hot bodies. Johnson going wide off the chicane, getting squirrely. We got less than a minute, 50 seconds to go. Johnson, Lee, 1-2. Armini bringing up the 3. Henry in the 4. Off through the big bank turn. Johnson. Guys, you got your leaders right behind you. Oh, your leader rolling it over. Mistake off the step-up jump. Giving the lead over to Austin Lee. Marco and Schumacher got your leaders. Give them room. We got 15 seconds to go. This will be the final lap for the leaders right here between Lee and Johnson. Matthew bringing up the 3. Henry in the 4. Austin Lee going through the big bank turn, headed down the straight. We're racing to the finish line. 2 seconds left on the clock. Austin Lee through the rhythm section. Michael Johnson. Matthew in the 3 to the finish line. Austin Lee. There it is. Cross the line, you will be done. Your winner, Austin Lee. Matthew Armini bringing up the 2. Michael Johnson finishing in the 3.